Good morning. I'm Victoria Savage, Nurse Savage on your side, your wisdom guided oracle, and I'm here doing live personal readings. And I am looking, I just want to make sure I'm using a new platform here. And Missy, this reading is for you, and I'm hoping you're on now. I guess you sorry. I want to get rid of that little message thing. I am waiting to see if you are here with me so that I can give you your personal reading. And sorry for if there's any delay here. This is my first time using this platform, so I'm learning. Uh, and I have a thing here that I need to look at. And share event. I'm not sure what that's going to do here. We'll see. I did it. I don't know what happened. If you are here on the YouTube channel, Missy, if you would comment in the comments, I'm thinking that will happen at 5. I don't see you on yet. I'm going to give you just a few more minutes. I can't message you. So I have your question. Are you here yet? I do not see you on my YouTube page. So let me see. Well, Missy, I'm going to do this reading so that the next one, Susan can get hers. So are my husband and grandmother here with me, still here with me? And there is one. I'm hoping this is you, Missy. If this is you, please comment. Hello. I'm not sure what this plus is about, so I'm going to leave that. I have a live events manager happening, but again, this is my first time using this platform, and they're gone, so I'm guessing it wasn't you. Okay, Missy, so the answer to your question with the first card is A New Day Dawns, this beautiful dragon card. This is the Messenger Oracle. And while, yes, they are here still with you, because every time you think of them, your energy connects to them, and they are then present. It may be them wanting to connect with you when they just pop into your mind, but indeed, yes, your mother, your grandmother, and your husband are still with you. But this card is letting you know that your life has to continue on. You have to cultivate this new way of walking in the world without them, and with your own energies in a new way without them. The next card that came up was the Healer of the Ages. And of course, this is the Christ energy. And what this is telling me is that twofold is you want to connect regularly to your higher power, whatever you believe that to be. It doesn't matter what we call it. It is that we call it that we receive the help, the extra guidance, that tap on the shoulder, the awareness of what's coming through for us, as well as that healing that needs to continue from the loss of your grandmother and your husband, both very significant relationships in your life, which means it's going to take time. It is going to be better with each passing day, but healing on every level, whether it's physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, it goes up and then it goes down again and up a little bit higher and back down. And so it's not a straight line from, sometimes the losses that you've suffered can be almost debilitating, and with good reason, where it's hard for you to even think and function on a daily basis, let alone get much else done. And so know that your guides, angels, companions are here to help you in this healing process. Call on them regularly, allow them in so that you can receive all the help available to you. And this third card basically said the same thing. This is really now a time for you to step into your spiritual, energetic path, your power, your understanding, and your guidance, because this is going to make it all so much smoother in this transformation time. And then we have the cosmic energy coming in right now that is just really speeding up our timeline. So if we then include our divine energy and our divine helpers in this process, this movement forward happens with greater ease and greater flow. So Missy, I hope that helped you to gain some perspective and to move through this challenging time with greater ease and less strife. So we are complete for this reading. Please reach out if you need future guidance. Okay, and now Susan is up next. Okay, and you want to know about whether or not you need to be hunting for a new partner. Susan, are you here? If you are here, please place a comment in the chat so that we can see that. I am going to wait a bit here because I don't know. Again, I'm using a new platform. I don't know if this is, there's a time delay because they are messaging you, letting you know that things are going live for you. And I want to make sure. Oh, yay, Susan. Wonderful. So the Messenger Oracle is going to be the overall theme for this reading for you. Now I invite you to invite your angels, guides, companions in. I've invited mine in so you get your most potent messages from them. So what I thought was one card from the Messenger Oracle is two. So we will take a look at those and we will draw one from the Energy Oracle deck as well. Ooh, well, we will see about that. There's a couple more cards that came up. I have to, when they jump out, you know that they're absolutely for you. So let's look at the two. Well, they're framed now. So let's look at this. Okay, so the first card that came up, Susan, is Reveal Your Truth. And this is this authentically you sovereign energy. You mentioned that this is the longest time you've been without a partner in your life. And this is kind of reinforcing that there's much for you in this singleness, in this time of being alone and growth and in your own energy. This is a time to really explore who you are, why you've come, and what it is you came to do here. It is sometimes difficult to do that in relationship because we put on, this was pull that mask off. We put on our best face. And even though sometimes we are in long-term relationships, we are still somewhat hidden from them, which distracts us from our much needed personal path. The next card that came up was Happy Family. And this is you in all the aspects of who you are. That's what I'm getting from it. I don't know if you have children, but this can be you in your spiritual, mental, physical self, this union of energies for yourself. And this is what is the result of you allowing this alone time rather than striving against it. As you mentioned, kind of hunting for a partner. So allow this time to be that growth producing, that healing, that authentic allowance coming through. The next card that came up was the same one that came up a minute ago. A new day dawns. This is a time for you to allow the newness, the change, the different energy of being on your own. This is a very healthy thing for you to look at moving forward. Um, I'm going to go ahead and bring in these other two cards because they jumped out, and because since this is a new offering for me, I have no one in the queue. So the next card is the garden and the gate. And you see that little girl is standing in that beautiful garden, looking out over that beautiful vista, but she's not moving. And this is the where you have been. And because of in relationship, we can just absolutely hold ourselves back and not allow ourselves to move forward. So this non-relationship time has been really that time to cultivate your inner growth, your inner understanding, and your divine aspects moving forward. And then the fourth card that hopped out, the card of deceit in reverse. And so again, a very powerful card for you within yourself, because our timelines are speeding up. Things are unfolding so much more quickly right now for us, including our growth, our spiritual maturity. And this is, your deceit, your things that are holding you back in your life are leaving. You have a much clearer channel and a much clearer path because someone else's energy isn't muddled with yours. So take this information and grow with it the best way you can, and really pursue your own spiritual health, your mental health, your physical health during this alone time. If there is another relationship out there for you, and I believe, Susan, you attended one of my classes, but if not, maybe you watch me online. The mantra or the prayer that I teach regularly is, I'm open, I'm willing, I'm ready, guide me. That gives your higher powers permission, just like we invited them in for your next best understanding here, your next best step. It gives them permission to come in and help you move towards what is always for your next best step. That may be another partner, but that is not your focus right now. Your focus is on allowing this time alone to really grow you in every aspect of who you are. I hope this has helped. If you would like to work more with me, there's also on the Hipsy site a way for you to schedule with me for some offline services. The first card, Susan, was Reveal Your Truth. And this was really allow your authentic self to come through. When we're in relationship for a long time, we kind of use or fall into this habit of, what does someone else need from me most of the time? And so now it's like, it's all about you. You get to need from you. You get to explore your own energetic aspects and your growth. Oh, good. I've got another reading coming in. Your own growth moving forward. So that this is a very beautiful time for you. So I hope that helps. Like I said, I will be going live again, and that's on the Hipsy site. And then I have some offline services you might want to avail yourself of. Thanks for joining me, Susan, and thanks for honoring this time with me. Okay, Jamie. Endures and involved in a relationship I'm not sure about yet. I want to know if I should invest in this relation. If not, is it meant to be? I've had some disappointments and want to know that I'm in the right direction. Okay, Jamie, let me get these cards back and let's see what the universe wants to express for you. Okay, this is just a one-card reading. Okay, thank you so much, Jamie. If you would let me know that you are here, then we will pull that card. Put your a message in the comments here letting me know that you are present with me, and you are welcome. Yeah. So I always invite my angels, my guides, my companions in, and I offer that aspect for you to do the same, so that um, you can get the most pertinent guidance for what is there here for you. So Jamie, if you would comment when you are here on my YouTube channel, then we will get going with this. There's a couple of cards that came out for this one card reading. And for right now, I will be able to do these readings with the extra cards. As this begins to grow, we will be more scheduled. So, okay. So when you are here, Jamie, please place a comment in the comment section and I will get your card for you. So, Jamie, are you here? Hello, if you are here, I'm doing live personal readings right now. You can register through the link in the description with Hipsy, and I am happy to do a 1 or a 3 card reading for you this morning. And then I will have future live events, and in that Hipsy, if you're not available now, there is some offline services available to you as well. So Jamie, if you are here, please comment in the box below. I don't want to keep people waiting. But I do want to know you're here for the reading so you can receive everything from it that you wanted. If anyone else is here, please just comment. Let me know. It's fun to see people on the lives. And Jamie, are you here? I'm not sure what this means. So, okay. Well, if anyone out there listening would like a personal reading for me, use the link in the description to go to Hipsy and you can schedule with me and it will show up on my manager board for now. So Jamie, I'm going to move forward with your reading. I do hope you are here and maybe just can't figure out the comment. So I'm divorced for a couple years and involved in a relationship that you're not sure about. I want to know if I should invest in this relationship or if it's meant to be. I've had some disappointments and want to know that I'm in the right direction. And then, so the first card that came up, and I'm happy to do more than one just because I have the time here, let go of the old. So Jamie, what happens is we focus on certain things. And your question, showed me that you're focused on the past and what that has brought to you. And you really don't want to keep the focus there because of the disappointments. You do want to use your sense. And the fact that you are in relationship and not sure about it is kind of an indicator that it may be a temporary one. There is something there for you, but you're not feeling particularly powerful about it. You're not feeling real connected to this person. So it's giving you some time of doubt. You want to check in with your gut, with your guide system that is there, your inner guidance, your divine guidance. I teach regularly this mantra: I'm open, I'm willing, I'm ready, guide me. That allows your higher power to come in, your guides, your angels, your companions. You have them, we all do, to work with us, to give us the awarenesses we need to keep going for our next best step. And so the second card that came up that jumped out was it's time to ground. This means, in this energy that we're all living in right now, these energies that have come in with the way the planets are aligned, which is extremely powerful. The eclipse, the lunar eclipse we just had with the full moon, the solar eclipse coming up. we've got a lot of chaotic energy that can place us into the energy within ourselves of unsure. This grounding means you want to get out and be. I mean, the easiest way to ground is to get out into Mother Nature and get your feet in the grass, get your hands in the dirt, hug a tree. It is true. All of these things help bring us kind of back to our center. And that's where we want to stay. We want to get centered and keep in contact with your higher power to keep your guidance moving forward so that you are in this place of constant alignment with what is here for you. So let go of your old expectations, but pay attention to your gut and do that by centering yourself and getting grounded. Some of the things that can help ground us too is caffeine does help ground us. Nicotine can help ground us. I'm not a proponent of smoking, but there are other ways to have nicotine. But really the best way is to get in contact with the ground, with Mother Earth, get in contact with more earthly elements. Certain foods can help in that as well. Dark chocolate is helpful in the grounding process. And again, outside into Mother Nature, you can take your focus, just your thought and your attention, and move it down through your body and into the center of the earth where that perfect balance energy lies. That's another way to bring yourself into a grounding state. So if you can't get outside, you don't want to get outside, you don't have plants around you, house plants are another way to ground. Get out there and put your fingers on them, talk to them. They are consciousness, and they respond to your loving attention, and they in turn will help ground you into their grounded energy. So, and maybe a piece or two of dark chocolate. So Jamie, I do hope that this has helped you move forward. And yeah, like I said, I'm not sure you're even there at this point, but I think we are in alignment and we have finished what you needed to hear. Thanks for coming in today. And I have no one in the queue at this time. So if you would like a live personal reading with me, use the link in the description to register on the HIPSI site. And I will be here for a few more minutes if no one registers. If someone registers, I'll be here for up to the next 2.5 hours. So it's all up to what is happening here with the people. So I'm using a new platform called HIPSI that seems to be very fun to use and very easy to help me do effective lives and set things up in a timely manner for people. So if you would like a personal one-card reading, I've created some great pricing for that. So you can just access your higher powers guidance through me. I'm a channel. I've called myself a conduit for years. I'm an RN by trade who knows that all of our health, physical, mental, emotional, is on the energetic level. And our spirit is energy, our physical is energy, our thoughts. So we're creating this life with our thoughts, with our beliefs, and with our emotions. So consider what you got in front of you. And if you don't love what you see, then you want to be open, willing, ready to be guided, to allow guidance to come in that helps you understand how you're creating what you no longer want in this lifetime, what you don't want to be living in, because our words will bring the same type of energy to us. Our thoughts will bring that same type of energy to us. So this stepping into your energetic power never lords over anyone else. You being in your energetic divine power wants everyone else to be in their divine power and guidance as well. So it is a powerful place to be, which is why I took the business name for my company, Solar Power, SOULER. Us accessing our soul's power is huge in our movement forward. Right now, the energies coming in are fueling quantum leaps forward. On 4/8, we have that solar eclipse, which is even more of that quantum leap energy. So you want to be focusing on what you want to see on the other side of that eclipse, not what you don't want, because whatever you're focusing on is going to be quantumly moved forward. What do you want between now and the 8th? Write it down. Focus on the life that you want to be creating more of, and allow that to be your truth. If you would like a personal guided reading from me right here, the link is in the description for you to register with Hipsy, and you'll show up on my screen and we'll draw the card or cards, whether you choose a 1 card or a 3 card reading. We will draw those and get some guidance for you in your next best step. What is your next best understanding for your forward movement to live more powerfully within your life with greater intention? Because the power of our intention is outrageous and incredibly powerful. What you intend, you receive. And so you better really start paying attention to what you've been intending. If you've been in tumultuous relationships and you're carrying a lot of anger for someone and you're focused on how you can get back at them, that is holding you in this place of chaos, of discomfort, of angst, of sorrow, of anger. But how do you release that? That mantra, I'm open, I'm willing, I'm ready, guide me. And then getting a reading from me is not a bad idea. And I've made them very affordable. A 1 card reading can gain you a lot. So consider the link in this live broadcast. You can register and you'll show up on my screen now to have your own personal guided reading so that you can move on creating more of the life you want and less of what you don't want by the power of your focus and the power of your intention. As I say regularly, you are powerful AF. You are the creator of this life in your thoughts, your words, your beliefs, all our energy. The law of energy is that these energies go out. This vibration goes out and finds the same type of vibration, and it brings it back to you because we are constantly sharing our energy. And so if your life is really not at all what you want it to be, you want to be made aware of how it is you are putting those types of vibrations out into the universe. The subconscious puts them out. Your words put them out. Your belief systems put them out. Your focus puts them out. I'm open, I'm willing, I'm ready, guide me is the prayer or the mantra, whatever you want to call that, that allows your higher power, your guides, your angels to come in and be with you in this process, so they give you an awareness of what it is that you're thinking. The subconscious mind is so incredibly powerful, and it's like that automate that we don't pay attention to, that is just so impactful in our creation of this life we're leading. So consider that and what it is you have been focusing on so much, because our timelines are speeding up right now a great deal. So manifestation is also speeding up right now a great deal. And so what you're focusing on is what you're manifesting. So if you're focusing on everything that you don't have, everything that isn't going right, you know, in a way it's like that, wah, 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 wah. Life just sucks. It's so hard. And it is sometimes. But that's when you dig deep and you go, okay, what is working for me? And you start raising your vibration. And gratitude is one way to raise your vibration. Shedding love on situations, on the ground, the trees, the dog, the cat, the neighbor, the asphalt, the buildings, the signs. It does not matter. It is the getting to that loving feeling in your heart space for something you love, whether it's a pet, a child, a grandchild, music, art, whatever brings you that heart swelling, chest expansion feeling. And then you send that type of love out to these things. That raises your vibration. It is a very selfish way to actually bless the world. Shed pure love and joy on our world leaders. Shed pure love and joy on the media, which is so toxically negative and with deception. Shed pure love and joy on Hollywood, which is so toxically negative and deceptive, or whatever you want to shed pure love and joy on. It is all about you. That is what the point is. But it does have those beneficial side effects. So I see a few of you are on. If you would like a personal reading from me, you can choose the link, the Hipsy link in the description. You can register there for a 1-card or a 3-card reading right now, and I will read for you right now. And you can get some instant guidance as we move into this holiday weekend where we may be interacting with friends, family, which can often be dicey. Maybe you want to prepare yourself energetically to enter what is sometimes less than a wonderful time together, because it's all about you. No one can do your work for you. You are the only one that can do your energetic healing, your spiritual healing, but you have lots of possibilities for help when you are open, willing, ready to be guided by your higher power and energies of those beings. So, well, I will stay on a few minutes more. As far as I can tell, I really can't promote anything right now. I have to get some stuff in alignment here to know more about how I'm using this platform, but I am really enjoying it. And how the interaction happens and how they interact with me, and then let people know that the next one is up. So I know Susan got hers. I hope Jamie got theirs. And I can't think of the first gal's name that I did the reading for. But so I'm willing to stay on longer. If you would like a personal guided 1-card or 3-card reading from me, use the link in the description for the Hipsy registration site, and you will show up on my management board, and we will get some guidance for you, because you deserve to move forward with greater ease, with less strife, with less resistance, and understanding how and what your higher powers are doing for you, what they can do, and how you can move forward with them is key in making everything flow with less resistance and in greater ease. I love mugs, and I am drinking coffee in the one I got a few years ago. Well, it was 2019 in Ruidoso, New Mexico. And I have one from several places I've been. I've always had a thing about mugs. I quit collecting them once I had my kids because things kept getting broken, and I was kind of attached to them. And I decided, well, if I quit collecting, then there's no big deal. If something breaks, it breaks. But they grew up, and now I started collecting different mugs, and they come and go because somehow I only have so much room in my cupboard. But if you would like a live personal 1-card reading from me right now, you can use the link in description, the Hipsy link. You will show up on my management board, and I will draw the cards for you that you need to move forward in whatever area you want some guidance. Mind you, I don't do pregnancy readings or legal readings or specific health guidance readings. But everything else is fair game. So if you want some answers, if you're looking for something specific, click that link, register, and I will be here for about another 10 minutes if no one shows up. And if you do, great. Then I will read for you now. I think I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Yes. Okay. No one showing up yet, and we're down to one seer on board. Oh, that's my, I was looking, something showing up there. It's the stripe on my sweater that's showing up at the dark part of the screen. So I will stay. If you are interested in a single card reading or a triple card reading from me, you can use the link in the description to register for that right now. And I will live read for you live right now. I have given myself lots of time this morning to show up for everyone. And so if you would like one, I am available right now to give you the guidance that comes through just for you. You know, we invite your angels, guides, companions in. I invite my angels, guides, companions in, so you receive your next best bit of a guidance, the next best step that you are seeking in this life. So I will hang around for a few more minutes. If you would like a reading with me, a complete one, Crochet for Life. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And yes, I do know the Christ energy is an incredibly loving energy. Hey, Suze. Um, Crochet for Life. I love that. I love crocheting. Well, let me put it this way. Oh, hey, Suze. Wonderful. I will read for you next. It's so nice to see you. I think it's the energy card. Let's see what you are asking. I had to bring my daughter and granddaughter together. Or just help Brooklyn not to be depressed and feel so much family and foster daughter who is living there and coming between the two. The foster girl follows Holly around, sits by her all the time. I feel the girl is fake and knows exactly what she's doing. Brooklyn is reactionary, so she's always in trouble. Can I even help? Oh, and Holly puts it back on Brooklyn if I say something. I've failed as a mother. Thank you. If you say anything. So Suze, in the comment here, would you put this last part? It says, I've failed as a mother. Are you stating that you failed as a mother, or that Holly will state that she's failed as a mother? And this is a big request, and a very poignant one. So let me know in the comments here that specificity. This is very difficult. I didn't realize, I've known Susie for many years now. I didn't realize that Holly was fostering. You know, Brooklyn's got a lot of the holdover baggage from her health journey in this lifetime. And you've mentioned before, you have, but Holly also says it. Oh my gosh, Suze. Okay, this is not part of, well, yeah. You absolutely have not failed as a mother, honey. People come in, all of us, and this is hard when our kids do something a little differently than what we would want them to do. They come in with their own plan to learn certain thing. Oh, I see, her husband's niece is. And, you know, you have a very perceptive gut. I do not know Holly well enough. I don't think Holly has that same ability yet to perceive the way you do. I believe that your understanding of that little girl's motivation is a true understanding, that she is manipulating the situation. And Brooklyn is the one suffering. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I get that Brooklyn blames that God for her health issues. And that is kind of the danger that we face when don't we don't teach our children about their own power in their energy and in their past. Past meaning past lives. That Brooklyn came in wanting to learn certain things in this lifetime. You and Holly came in with her going, okay, I will be the one that, you know, Holly can be the one, and I'm not really sure of all the relationships she's got, the one that you can be so angry with, or you could quote unquote hate in this lifetime, so that you can learn what you want to learn. And in turn, you'll help me learn certain things. Failure as a mother, honey, you did not fail. And I'm not saying that just because I love you. I know how loving you were. I know how you felt about her. And I know the type of parent you were. You were what she needed, whether that is easy learning or not so easy learning. We are what they needed because we were always doing our best at every given moment. And that is all we could ever do. We could never do more than just our best. Um, and so the card that came up was strategy in reverse. And so this is telling you that you don't really have much power in this situation. This is between Holly and Brooklyn and this other little girl. But that is that direct power. That's that direct input. Yes, we need to talk a little further. This is saying, that thing I teach, I shed pure love and joy. That is a powerful thing for you to do. And I charge you now with spending at least 1 minute every morning with them in your field, your love as their mother and grandmother, drawing them together, and you shed pure love and joy on them over and over and over. And if one of them comes to you with a question about this, then your input is accepted. But advice is rarely taken if it's not sought after, and it will damage your relationship if you don't allow them their path. So yes, you could schedule on Hipsy with me, or you can use my link that I have on my other channels, or you can call me and we'll get one scheduled. But so yeah, this is your time to allow more, to influence with love, and let them work out their thing. So I love you, honey. I know this is difficult for you. So hang in there. And that is the reading for Susie. If you would like a reading with me, use the link in the description and for the Hipsy connection there, and they will put you on my board for a reading. And Susie, I really would love to help you. I would love to do some energy work with Brooklyn if she would allow it. And because it's not, it's not, it's not centered from God, she might be able to accept that, which would involve. But if she is not in alignment with that, then we won't even attempt it because that doesn't work. So hello, Shiv. If you would like a reading from me, you could use the link in the description to schedule through Hipsy, and you will appear on my board and we can move forward together. So yes, I will wait then for you to show up on my board, Shiv. The link is in the description. It's the Hipsy link, HYPSEE, and that will put you on my schedule. You can schedule a 1-card or a 3-card reading with me, and we'll get some guidance for you. So yeah, I would love to know too where you're from when you're done with that, just because whether it just is always curious to me. And Nav, hello. Wariak, is that how I say your last name? If you would like a 1-card or a 3-card reading with me, please go down to the description and use the link in description for the Hipsy link, and you'll show up on my board and we can get you some guided information. Okay, I kind of thought maybe, but you never know, because the world is becoming such an amalgam that we live everywhere. And so that is never, just because we have a certain type of name does not mean that we live in that certain area anymore, for sure. So I will sit here and wait for, if either one of you want to schedule with me, then you will show up on my board here once you've registered with Hipsy. And I've allowed until 12:30 my time today. So as long as people are showing up, I am here to read and enjoy doing this so much. I do live events around where I live, and they are so incredibly powerful and so fun. And I do them really just because I love doing them. I'm an energy healer. I'm a spiritual guide and a life guide. And while I love doing all of those too, it is not, Nav. If you check the link. A 1 card reading is 10, and I can't remember the 3 card because this is the first time I've used this platform. But there is some coupons left that will reduce the cost. So and then I'm offering, well, for the pre-scheduling 15% discount isn't available because we're not pre-scheduling because we're live right now. So there's 2 options. You can get a 1 card reading or a 3 card reading, Nav. Where are you from? Wariak is, I'm gonna say Poland. That's just a guess, obviously. But at any rate, these readings for me are just, I am so honored to do them and bring through what people need for their guidance in moving forward in their life and in any area. Now, I don't do legal readings, I don't do pregnancy readings, and I don't give health advice because, well, I am a nurse. I'm a registered nurse by trade. I look at always a more natural option to do anything in our life before we choose a medication, a prescription, if there's anything. Oh, you are also from Punjab. You and Shiv are from Punjab. Wonderful. So yes, at any rate, that is how these work. And I was talking about the live events. They, for me, are as powerful as for those that the messages are coming through for. I get done with those kinds of things. That we have an event here called Goddess Fest, and it's a 2-day event. And I start Saturday morning at 10 a.m. and I read continuously till 10 a.m. that night. Then I go back on Sunday and I read from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And although physically I'm somewhat tired, the level of exhaustion is minimal compared to all this amazing energy that comes through with me and for my people. And so when I get done, it is the setting up and taking down of the place that I'm reading that becomes exhaustive. But otherwise, and it's the same, I do retreats. In fact, I have one coming up at the middle of May. I'm bringing a healer in from Ireland, and I highly recommend, if you know that you're unfolding and if you know that you're being prompted to move forward and you can give yourself this gift, you will be amazed at the shifts that take place, the forward movement, the growth that is there for you. Because that's what spirit does in these retreats. And Maggie, who's coming from Ireland, and myself have been working together for 7+ years now, but we've never met. And so I'm very excited. I'm bringing her in for this. And I have just 3 spaces left in the retreat. And it takes place May 15th through the 22nd. I will put a link in the description afterwards as well. So if you are intending to schedule with me and working on that, if you would just put a yes in the comments, then I will stick around. If not, you could say no, and that would be fine too. I just need to know if I'm staying for someone or if I'm not staying for someone, because that is, my time is worth something too, and that's, yeah. So Shiv, are you setting up a reading with me, or Nav? If you are, please just say yes in the comments, and I will wait until you show up on my board. So let me just talk about my retreat. I am doing a retreat May 15th through the 22nd. It is here on the river near where I live, in a beautiful home. We will be offering all kinds of services. That's why it's a 7-day retreat. We could not do in 3 days what we wanted to do, what we know Spirit wants us to do with you and for you, because each of the things that we're offering will need time for you to assimilate and get quiet in and look at fully within yourself and journal on and get out and get grounded in Mother Earth with. And so 7 days was the least amount of time we could do it. So it is going to be a powerful transformative time, and people are being so prompted right now to awaken into the truth of their power that we felt very strongly that everything that we've been led to offer needs to be offered. And so we can't do that in a 3-day retreat. So if you need a refresh, if you're ready for that reset, if you're ready for the catapult forward, this Beyond Healing, it's called the Beyond Healing Retreat, is one you want to check out. If you're interested in that, go to solarpower.net. That's SOULERPOWER.net. That's my website, and you'll see up top there the Beyond Healing Retreat for information on that. It is an incredibly reasonably priced retreat for 7 days with everything included. So consider that if you know that forward movement is your thing. So I'm going to give it here 8 more minutes, because then I will be at the top of the hour. And if no one else shows up, then I will end this live session and get scheduled for the next one, because these readings for me are just amazingly fun. I can't tell you how much I love offering what Spirit has for each of you to grow with and become more of what you want in this life, to create more of what you want to see in your life and less of what you don't. Because as energetic beings, we are constantly creating. We're creating what we focus on. We're creating what we need by that focus. So if you don't like what life is presenting you, then you take charge and you shift your focus. Start by writing down what you want more of in your life. That's a powerful, not putting it on the computer. This is pen or pencil to paper, crayon to paper. Those are powerful in getting that energy more concentrated. And then you keep focusing on that. Our energies are speeding up right now. Our manifesting abilities are on hyper speed. And that's going to be even more amplified with the solar eclipse coming through. So you want to get straight what it is you're focusing on, because whatever it is going to amplify. If you're focusing on fear and what you don't have and victimhood and how everything is going wrong in your life, that's going to amplify. If you shift and intentionally focus on what is working in your life. Can you walk? Can you talk? Can you see? Do you have a phone? Does water come out of your tap? Do you have clothes to wear? Do you have family that's around you? Do you have food to eat? Sometimes we have to get very basic. The lights come on when I flip a switch. For me, there's so much gratitude. As a nurse, I see that I can walk, I can talk, I can see, I can hear. Sometimes we have to get very basic in order to fully understand all the wonderfulness that we have in this life. And so that is where you want to place your focus now, because you are creating with your words, with your thoughts, with your beliefs, what is presenting itself. So unless I get more readings here today, I'm going to sign off in 6 minutes. If you want a single card reading from me or a triple card reading from me, then use the link. Can you please tell me how I will meet my future husband? You will need to use the link that's in the description, Hashini, and I would be happy to give you a 1 card or a 3 card reading. These do have a cost attached, because here's the truth. People do not value what is free. And there needs to be an exchange of energy between me and the person receiving. That's just the way the life works. And so I do offer lives 3 mornings a week, but they're not personal one-on-one readings. They're general readings for the collective. So Hashini, there's a link in the bio that is the Hipsy link. You click on that link, you order one of the readings, and you will show up here. And if you cannot do that at this time, if you would be so kind as to say no, thank you, I will know whether or not people are waiting and creating a reading from me. I will be on for the next 5 minutes. And unless someone says they are registering, I will You are welcome. I will sign off at the top of the hour if no one is creating an order. I guess that's the best way to say it. So I hope this weekend moving forward in the US and in much of the Western world, for us, it is Easter weekend. So it's a time of, well, there's a whole lot of different ways to celebrate Easter. But with my family, we gather, we enjoy the little ones, we eat, we have fun together. And I wish for you, all of you, that same type of energy in this moving forward that you have. Coming in front of you in this weekend. And remember, we've got a total solar eclipse on the 8th of April. That's going to be some incredible transformational energy. So if you are focused on really difficult things in your life, you'll receive more of that. So you want to consider, how can you focus differently? What do you really want to see? That focus is what will becoming your truth, because your energy will go out and seek that same type of vibrational energy. So Hashini, are you creating an order for me? If you would be so good as to say yes or no, then I will know that to wait for you. And if you're not, I get it. I understand. Um, I understand totally. Yes, I can't see who's in the chat. Okay. I am waiting to see. I will be on for the next 3 minutes. If you show up and you want a reading from me, I will wait longer if you say I am registering. The link to register is in the description. To register with Hipsy, you can purchase a 1 card or a 3 card reading with me right now and receive your divine inspirational guidance moving forward. I invite your angels, guides, companions in. I invite my angels, guides, companions in for these readings so that you receive what is your next best step moving forward, the guidance you need right now to make the decisions, to uncover what is true for you moving forward. I love doing these readings. I get inspired because I get to bring through from Creator, the universe, God, Allah, your angels, guides, companions, whoever is within our realm at that moment, and who can help us out the most powerfully. So I will be on to the top of the hour, which is just about 3 minutes away. So that if you want a reading from me, register with the link that's in the description, the Hipsy link. I'm working at remembering to call it Hipsy and not Hypsy, because it's spelled Hypsee. And so I automatically in my head called it Hypsy until I met with the gentleman and it was like, oh, it's Hipsy. So now I'm doing my best to remember that it is Hipsy. So I'm loving this platform. I don't know if any of you out there are creators, soul purpose creators, spiritual creators with online offerings, but Hipsy is very helpful. I'm loving this interface we're having, so that might be something you'd like to consider. So if you would like a reading for me, I will be here for another 3 minutes. I said at the top of the hour, it's actually at the bottom of the hour, but I will have been on for an hour in 2 minutes. If you want one, place in the comment, I'm registering now, and I will wait for you. I have allotted 2 more hours for this session in case people showed up impromptu, and I'm willing to stay and read for you if you would like one. So who's watching? Where are you from? Even if you don't want a reading, it's always fun to see who showed up. And I love to do lives. I love to connect with people everywhere. And one of the lovely things about the internet is that we have that ability. In fact, I think I did a reading for someone the other day that's going to cost me. I saw from my T-Mobile account how that might have happened. So got to watch out for that and make sure we go through different channels. So yeah. So I've got 1 minute left. If you would like a reading from me here, there's a link in the description for the Hipsy site, and you can register through that. If you are wanting one from me, put in the comments, I'm registering, and I will wait for you. And in a minute, if no one puts that in, then I will, and no one shows up on my board, I will sign off for this live at this point. So hope this all finds you well and living in good health and allowing yourself to move forward in whatever way that looks to you. And I'm hoping you're getting the divine spiritual guidance you need to make it flow easier, have greater ease, and less strife in life in general. Because, I just want to have fun in life. I want to feel good. That's important to me. And it's important for me to help others feel that way too. So thank you for everyone who did turn in. I am going to sign off now because no one else is coming on live. And I thank you so much for your time, your attention, and your focus in this time with me. I'm Victoria Savage, Nurse Savage, on your side, your wisdom guided oracle. Until we meet again.